Okay. I know I missed a month, but let me explain. So, like the beginning of June, I think it was. So, of course, you don't know, the game was announced in May. So that's why in the little beginning of May, I got so many news right away for the game. But then just maybe 2 weeks later, actually not like maybe 2 days after that, my last upload, which was like I think 3 dots, it was the one of Chickeny and Monotone. I got a very bad stomach bug, and it was bad. I'm not even kidding. I was gonna throw up, or I felt like throwing up slightly. It was bad. It lasted for like 3 days. Even after that, I still want to make sure I was fully fine before I head back to filming videos. And my progress in the game was deeply affected by that, because throughout that whole month, my stomach would be off and on being well, and I just did not have the energy to work on the game. I know I did post things on Among Us 567, but I was only able to get those things done because those are usually easier to do. With the game, I'm still writing the story up too. That's another reason why, and I didn't have the energy to start writing that, or to continue writing it. I would have to follow that, and I did not have the energy to do so. Now, yes, I do have to write for the 567 show, but mainly what I do for that is I just get the basic idea, make sure I executed it, maybe put in some extra things there, and then done. I don't really have a thing I'm writing myself up against, unlike the game. The game, I'm kind of scripted. I'm kind of scripting myself in my head, but in the 567 show, I just wing it. Now I know ice can make me feel that better in July, but again, I just does not feel like in the mood to work on it. I have not been in the mood to do it. So that's why I'm announcing this about the game. I'm not saying it's delayed to 2025. I feel like that's stupid. I'm gonna say it's gonna release up to maybe October 2024. It just depends on how my mood feels. It's not releasing 2025. Latest December 2024, but I kind of doubt it'll reach that point. I'm gonna guess maybe July, so I'm guessing like a year. Because again, I'm not even done at the exposition of the story. I'm not even done the exposition, I'm still stuck there. So yeah, I know this is a more boring vlog, or blog. It's just that I got barely anything to do and I just want to. I mainly did this to explain what happened. So yeah, I'm sorry for the pause in the work of the game. I know I was super active about it and then I stopped. But yeah, I'd rather not die. Or maybe I won't die, but I'd rather make sure I'm comfortable recording my videos before I actually am. So yeah, I'm sorry for the little pause. I did not expect to do a little pause, but I had to. Okay, so yeah. On another thing, it's because I also had a little summer camp. I hated that. I do not like going to camps. And that also kind of burned me out. That camp was stupid. I don't care if maybe someone from the camp's watching. Maybe one of the teachers are. I'm not like I'm gonna see them again. I'm not going to another summer camp again. I mean, I will. Depends if I actually like it. But yeah, that summer camp was terrible. That summer camp also kind of burned me out. It was just school, basically. They treated it exactly like school. They did not care that it was our summer break. They did not. I promise. They did not care at all. But I guess there was some rules that could have been fine, but they were so strict. Like I said, when we were doing group activities, they still expected us to keep a low volume. It was just 3 classes in the building, and it was very small. What are that gonna do? Offend some other teachers? Not like we have some massive test. Okay, I'm done. So yeah, that's it for today's blog. I hope to see better things in August. Actually, I do have something releasing in August, but not for this channel. Of course not. It's all gonna be for my Among Us channel. Oh, And I reached the recording limit. Anyway, what I do have planned is something for Among Us 567. And it's gonna be more than just this. I'm gonna announce something early for my video. This is no longer my main channel. I'm now declaring Among Us 567 as my main. So you know how like those YouTubers, maybe I could list a few, like they had all these channels from when they were kids and then they moved on and now they have their current channel. I'm gonna use this channel as sort of an excuse for that, kind of, maybe. Or at least, because this channel shows a bunch of my old videos I made when I was 4. Was I 4? Or I was young. Like the Domiko Tacita ones. Basically what I plan to do on Among Us 567, I'm gonna release on the 23rd, because my birthday, I'm gonna release a reflection video. Because after the game, DogMan Rules is done. Or at least done as an original content. I plan to just change it to just book reviews, basically. I don't plan to put anything else on this channel. Not because of running out, not because of me being scared about using DogMan in weird ways. I'm doing it for the game. But I just do not feel like comfortable using DogMan characters anymore. Or at least I feel like I'm limited on what I can do with the DogMan characters. Because you see, with the Among Us characters, I got so many. There's a whole thing right here I can show you. Maybe I won't show you. There's some of my personal items on there. But Among Us, there's so much more characters. DogMan, or at least for plushies, there's so little. I know I can paper cutouts, but knowing how I can be, I'm gonna ruin those paper cutouts. And so I'd rather not waste paper. So yeah, that's why I'm moving on from DogMan Rules now. That's now my better excuse to leave the channel. And besides the fact that, like I've said in a community post, in Among Us 567, I think, there is the weirdest things on this channel when I go on my recommended. And me walking around, if I was to say, when now I act how I'm so mature now, I do not want that stuff showing on my page. I know it won't show on your guys' side, but it's very annoying, at least for me, to walk around in a public place, me trying to seem like this cool guy with Among Us, and you're gonna see just the weirdest stuff. So yeah, that's why I'm leaving DogMan Rules, at least for what it used to be. All that original stuff is not gonna be on Among Us 567, maybe DMR567. I'm not sure how that channel is gonna be. And yeah, that's it. Yeah, let's block anymore. Okay, I'm done before I turn this to that video unplanned. But yeah, I'm sorry for that little pause. I did it for my own good. And yeah, I'll see you guys next month, hopefully with more updates on the game, or better updates than these 2 months have been. I just hope to God I don't end up canceling this thing. I do not want, well, if I have to, I will cancel it, but I doubt I will. Because when I have a mindset on something, I'm gonna finish it. You can tell. Okay, that's it. I'm done. Bye. The camera smells good.